Hello students, welcome to the class today. I want to start a new chapter, that is matter around us pure? So first of all, what is substances? Anything that cannot be broken into further particles by applying any physical processes, it is called as a substances. And matter can be classified into two structures. These are pure substances and mixtures, or we can say impure substances. What are pure substances? A substance that consists only one type of a particle is known as the pure substances, like diamond, salt, sulfur, tin, etc. And what is mixture? When we combine two different substances into each other and a mixture is formed, is known as a mixture, or we can say impure substances. For example, lemonade is mixture of three substances, that is lemon juice, sugar and water. So this constitute a mixture, and we can say it is not a pure substance because it is not composed of only one substances. So these are some examples of mixtures or pure substances. You have to separate which of these are mixtures or pure substances. Okay, I know you will be able to do it. Water is a pure substances, copper is a pure substances, hydrogen is a pure substances, but mixture क्या है? चॉकलेट केक, सॉइल, एयर, ये सब क्या है? मिक्सचर्स हैं. टाइप ऑफ मिक्सचर, अब मिक्सचर्स भी टू टाइप्स के होते हैं, जैसे कि होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर्स एंड हेट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर्स. होमोजीनियस मिक्सचर्स मीन्स here when we add sugar, water and lemon juice together, they all uniform mix with each other. Now it is no possible to separate these substances from mixture. Such mixture is a component mixed with each other uniformly, and it is called as a homogeneous mixture. Means homogeneous mixtures का मतलब ये है कि when you mix substances, two substances, and it uniformly distributed in a molecule, in a substance, or in a particular state, then we can say it is a homogeneous mixture. Like this, you can see in the picture that molecules are uniformly distributed in the state, but in the heterogeneous mixture, molecules are not completely uniformly distributed throughout. So the ratio of composition of homogeneous mixture can be different. For example, one may add 2 spoon of sugar in lemonade, while someone else may add 1 spoon of sugar. So still lemonade is a homogeneous mixture, because when we add sugar into it, the particle of sugar uniformly distributed throughout the water molecule. So here next is heterogeneous mixture. The component in a heterogeneous mixture do not completely dissolve in each other, and we can separate them physically. Means, in other words, the composition of such mixture is not uniform. For example, if we mix sand in water, then the sand is settled down by the process of sedimentation. After some time, we can separate it by the filtration. Why? Because the particle of sand are not uniformly distributed into the water molecule. That's why we can say it is a heterogeneous mixture. So what are the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture? Homogeneous mixtures are uniform composition throughout. We cannot separate the component of the mixture through the physical process, and the component cannot be seen through the naked eyes, and the mixture is in the single phase throughout. For example, a mixture of water and milk. But in the heterogeneous mixture, they are non-uniform composition. We can separate the component through the physical process, like we just now discussed the mixture of sand in water. We can separate them by filtration process. We can separate it by a physical process. Component can be easily seen by the naked eye, and the substance can be of two different phases, and we may see separate layer of the substances. You can do this activity at your home also. So the example can be this also, the mixture of oil in water. What is solution? A solution is nothing but a uniform mixture of two or more substances, and the homogeneous mixtures are the solutions. Here you in the diagram you can see mixture are homogeneous and heterogeneous, and homogeneous में solutions and heterogeneous में suspension and the colloidal. This is very important. We will discuss the difference between solution, suspension and colloidal in the further classes. So a solution, here the liquid with into liquid is water. Example of homogeneous mixtures are, homogeneous solutions are liquid into liquid. Water and ink both are liquid, and when we mix these two liquids, the water and ink completely dissolve with each other, and we can say it is a homogeneous solution. Solid into solid, alloy. Gas into gas, air. Solid into liquid, sugar and water. Solid into gas, hydrogen and metals. Liquid into gas, carbon dioxide and water. So these are the example of different state and the same state example I took from the book. What is an alloy? Alloy is a mixture of different metal or non-metal and metal that cannot be separate from each other using physical method. For example, brass. Brass क्या है? Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. Bronze क्या है? Bronze is a mixture of copper and tin. Mixture of copper and tin. So alloy क्या हुआ? An alloy is a mixture of different matter. जब हम दो different metals और नॉन मेटल्स को मिक्स करते हैं and we cannot separate them by a physical method, we can say it is a alloy. Brass and bronze both are alloy, and it is very important for the exam point of view. कभी भी आ जाता है एग्जाम में, पूछ लेते हैं आपसे alloy क्या है और इसके एग्जाम्पल्स क्या हैं. Solution constitute two type of substances, solute and solvent. Students, solute means whenever we mix a teaspoon of sugar into the water, the smaller amount of matter is known as the solute. Small amount में क्या use कर रहे हैं हम? that is a sugar component. sugar को हम water में mix कर रहे हैं. sugar कम है as compared to water, तो sugar क्या हुआ? solute हुआ. और जिस solution में हम जिस पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल में हम उसको मिक्स कर रहे हैं, दैट इज़ कंसिडर्ड एज अ सॉल्वेंट. सो दिस सोल्यूशन इज मेड अप ऑफ सोल्यूट एंड सॉल्वेंट. सॉल्वेंट इज वाटर, सोल्यूट इज sugar or salt, and both mixes, when solute and solvent mixes with each other, it makes a solution. So solvent, the substance in which another substance is mixed, is called as a solvent. For example, water is a solvent in which we can mix different substances such as sugar or salt. And solute is what? The substances that is added to the solvent to form a solution is called a solute. For example, salt, sugar, etc. So what are the properties of solution? Solution is a homogeneous mixture, which I discussed just now. We cannot see the particle of the solution through the naked eye. The path of the light is not visible through the solution. The particle of the solution do not scatter the light. We cannot separate the particle of the solution by the method of filtration, because we cannot separate homogeneous mixture by the physical process, which we discussed just now. So what are the stable solutions? Stable solution is the solution in which particles do not settle down if we leave the solution undisturbed for some time. This is because the particles of the stable solution are homogeneously mixed in the solution. So there are different type of solution: dilute solution, unsaturated solution, concentrated solution, and saturated solution. So these are the four type of solution. Dilute solution is that solution in which the concentration of solute is much less. For example, आपने लेमिनेट बनाया, उस लेमिनेट में मैंने और वाटर मिक्स कर दिया, that means the concentration of the solution is decreases. That means the solution is now diluted. For example, if we mix 1 gram of salt in 500 ml of water, the salt solution thus obtained will be diluted. If we keep on adding the solute in the solution, thus come a point when no more solute will be dissolved, and this is called as the saturation point of solution. That means student, you have learned in the 6th class also what are saturated solution. एक टाइम के बाद आप ग्लास ऑफ वाटर लो, उसके अंदर सॉल्ट को मिक्स करो, बहुत सारा सॉल्ट डालो, उसको मिक्स करो, स्टर करो. आफ्टर सम टाइम यू कैन सी that the salt is not able to mix properly into the solution. That means the solution is now saturated, and we mix more amount of salt by heating the solution. आपने देखा होगा गर्म चीज़ों में जब हम किसी चीज़ को गर्म करते हैं उसमें कोई भी कंपोनेंट मिक्स बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू ठंडे में, एज़ कम्पेयर टू कोल्डर में. सो सैचुरेशन पॉइंट ऑफ सोल्यूशन क्या होता है? सैचुरेशन पॉइंट ऑफ सोल्यूशन वो पॉइंट होता है जिसमें कोई भी सोल्यूट पार्टिकल मिक्स नहीं होता है सोल्यूशन में. एक टाइम आता है जब कोई भी सोल्यूट पार्टिकल सोल्यूशन में मिक्स नहीं होता है, उस पॉइंट को हम बोलेंगे सैचुरेशन पॉइंट ऑफ अ सोल्यूशन. अनसैचुरेटेड सोल्यूशन किसे बोलते हैं? अ सोल्यूशन इन विच वी कैन ऐड मोर अमाउंट ऑफ सोल्यूट एज इट हैज़ नॉट अचीव इट्स सैचुरेशन लेवल. इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज अ unsaturated solution. A dilute solution can be called as a unsaturated solution. Concentrated means a solution with a large amount of solvent. That is known as the concentrated solution. Saturated solution, a solution in which no more solute can be added. Saturated solution का मतलब यही होता है, no more solute can be added into the solution. So as it is already dissolved in maximum amount of solute, it is called as a saturated solution. So these are the diagram here. You can see dilute, weak and unsaturated, concentrated and the saturated solution. Suppose you add a copper sulfate into the solution. So the solution is now concentrated. If we add water into it, then it become a dilute and unsaturated. And if we add more copper sulfate into the solution, there is a point at which the copper sulfate particles do not mix it into the solution. That means we can say the saturated copper solution is there. So this is it. What is concentration? Concentration refers to the amount of substance per defined space or can be defined as a ratio of solute in a solution. Okay. So there are formula given here. I want you to solve the question in the NCERT. I will give you questions from there for your homework also. So you have to do it. परसेंट बाय मास. परसेंट बाय मास का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? मास ऑफ सोल्यूट डिवाइडेड बाय मास ऑफ सोल्यूशन मल्टीप्लाई 100. परसेंट बाय वॉल्यूम का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूट डिवाइडेड बाय वॉल्यूम ऑफ सोल्यूशन मल्टीप्लाई 100. सो दिस इज इट अबाउट योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू. सो नाउ व्हाट इज सस्पेंशन? सस्पेंशन किसका पार्ट था? हेट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर का पार्ट था. A suspension is formed when two or more substances are mixed in non-uniform manner. Heterogeneous mixtures are suspension. The solute does not mix with the solvent and can be viewed through the naked eye. सस्पेंशन की क्या क्या प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं? सस्पेंशन हेट्रोजीनियस मिक्सचर्स होते हैं, हम इनको नेकेड आई से देख सकते हैं, और वी कैन सी द पाथ ऑफ लाइट थ्रू द पार्टिकल ऑफ सस्पेंशन. The particle of suspension tend to settle down when left undisturbed, and we can separate these particles through the filtration. Now third one is colloidal solution. Colloidal solution भी किसका part था? Colloidal solution is, or a colloid is a uniform solution of two or more substances, and it is also considered as a heterogeneous mixture. The particles are relatively very small that the solution appear as a homogeneous mixture, but it is not. It appears as a homogeneous mixture, but it is not. It is a heterogeneous mixture. Colloidal की properties क्या है? very very important है students. Colloidal, suspension और solution तीनों की properties बहुत ज़्यादा important है. Please read it out. कॉलॉइड्स क्या होते हैं, हेट्रोजिनस इन नेचर होते हैं. द पार्टिकल ऑफ अ कॉलॉइड कैन नॉट बी सीन एज द नेकेड आई. द पार्टिकल स्कैटर अ बीम ऑफ लाइट पास थ्रू द कॉलॉइड एंड दैट प्रोड्यूसेस द टिंडल इफेक्ट. Colloid are stable and the particle of colloid do not settle down if left uninterrupted. We cannot separate the particle of the colloid through the filtration. हम फिल्ट्रेशन से सेपरेट नहीं कर सकते हैं कोलोइडल पार्टिकल्स को. वी यूज़ द मेथड सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन टू सेपरेट द पार्टिकल. सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन एक मेथड होता है जिसमें एक मशीन होती है, रोटेटर होता है. किसी भी आप सॉल्यूशन को उसके अंदर रख देंगे, एक पर्टिकुलर अमाउंट में रख देंगे उसको अंदर, देन वो मशीन रोटेट करेगी. रोटेट करने के बाद जो भी हैवी पार्टिकल्स हैं वो सेटल डाउन हो जाते हैं, लाइटर पार्टिकल ऊपर आ जाते हैं सॉल्यूशन में. सो सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन इज़ दैट प्रोसेस. सो वी कैन सेपरेट द कोलॉइडल सॉल्यूशन बाय द प्रोसेस ऑफ सेंट्रीफ्यूगेशन. सो नाउ अगर हम फ्लैश लाइट को डालेंगे सॉल्यूशन, कोलॉइडल सॉल्यूशन और सस्पेंशंस पे. सो आप देख रहे हैं क्या डिफरेंसेस है ना. सॉल्यूशंस में कोई भी स्कैटर नहीं कर रही है. कोलॉइडल सॉल्यूशन में आप देख रहे हो कि क्या हो रहा है, और सस्पेंशंस में भी क्लियरली मॉलिक्यूल्स दिख रहे हैं. सस्पेंशन में आप यू कैन सी द मॉलिक्यूल्स बाय द नेकेड आई. कोलॉइडल में आप नहीं देखते हो बट स्कैटरिंग होती है लाइट्स की. ठीक है. So what is Tyndall effect? When a beam of light is passed through a colloid, the particle of the colloid scatter the beam of light and we can see the path of the light in the solution. आपने घर में भी देखा होगा, कभी कभी हमारे घर में फर्स्ट जो रे होती है सुबह सुबह लाइट की, तो हम देखते हैं कि डस्ट पार्टिकल हमें दिखाई देते हैं सनलाइट की प्रेजेंस में. दैट इज़ ऑल्सो कंसिडर्ड एज अ Tyndall effect. So whenever a beam of light is passed through a colloid, the particle of the colloidal solution scatter the beam of light and we can see the path of light in the solution. So this is considered as a Tyndall effect. And for example, when a ray of light enter a dark room, it is scattered by a dust particle. हमारे एनवायरनमेंट में डस्ट पार्टिकल्स होते हैं और ये डस्ट पार्टिकल्स क्या करते हैं, जब भी कोई भी सनलाइट डार्क रूम में एंटर करती है तो ये डस्ट पार्टिकल इस सनलाइट को स्कैटर करते हैं. एंड वी कैन सी क्लियरली द Tyndall effect and we can see the path of light clearly. So क्लासिफिकेशन है यहाँ पे, क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ कॉलॉइड्स, डिस्पर्स्ड फेस और डिस्पर्सिंग मीडियम. डिस्पर्स फेस क्या होता है, द डिस्पर्स्ड पार्टिकल और द सल्यूट लाइक कॉम्पोनेंट इन अ कॉलॉइड. डिस्पर्सिंग मीडियम क्या होता है, द सब्सटेंस इन विच द सॉल्यूट लाइक पार्टिकल्स आर एडेड. डिस्पर्सिंग मीडियम क्या होता है, द सब्सटेंस इन विच दीज सॉल्यूट लाइक पार्टिकल्स आर एडेड. और डिस्पर्स्ड फेस क्या होता है, द डिस्पर्स्ड पार्टिकल्स or the solute like component in a colloid. So this is it about you have to go through this table. This is also given in the NCERT students, types of colloid, how to separate component of a mixture. These are the example: dispersing medium, dispersed substances and the colloid type. So please go through it, and this is very important for the exam point of view. You know, there are a lot of chances that the question will come from this table. Please go through it. Thank you. Have a nice day.